Today's adventure takes us here to Joliet, Illinois, and to St. Patrick Cemetery. This cemetery goes back to the 1830s. Still an active cemetery, has about 3,200 graves here. It's kind of tucked in the middle of a neighborhood. And we're going to check out some of these older tombstones and some of these really nice looking tombstones. So come join me as we explore St. Patrick Cemetery. Welcome again, guys, for another video of another incredible cemetery. We're going to start from one side of this cemetery and move our way to the other side because it is a rather large cemetery. Right in front of me here we have Lucille. What a beautiful cemetery and a beautiful stone. I see December something. That looks like 1839 perhaps to 1910. Beautiful monument there. And next to hers is this one. You can see there used to be a photographed, something Lopez, and that one's very hard to read. Fortunately, this one here is no longer. Neither is this one. Unreadable. We got one here. Couple of children. Richard died in 1923, several months old, and Rosa 1921. Not very old at all either. It's a nice concrete cross. What do we have here? 1924 on that one. You can see how vast this cemetery is, tucked away here in a Joliet neighborhood. It doesn't even have a fence around the cemetery. It's pretty wide open. And there's a lot of newer tombstones mixed in with older tombstones. And that's why I'm just doing a general walk around here. Here we have some crosses that have seen better days. This is an old tombstone here. Look at this old slab. We have, I can't even read that. I can't even read that one. That is old. That is extremely old, about 4 feet high. Very, very nice tombstone. What a nice looking marble monument. McHugh is the name on this one. Catherine, wife of F. McHugh, died 1899. We have Felix, Sr., 1834 to 1907. And that's it on that one. Nice monument. Let's go over here. There's a couple of statues I want to check out. This cemetery goes right to the road. I mean, there's a busy road as well. We've got a statue here. Unfortunately, has seen much better days. So we're missing a hand. Looks like maybe 1894 on that one, but a beautiful statue. And then behind that, we have this statue, again missing both hands. Unreadable at this point as to whose grave that is. And there's lots of squirrels in this cemetery, as we see one right there. Here's a little one of an angel, hands praying. This one, another tough one to read. Looks like 1949, although I'm not sure about that because this should be in much better shape if that's 1949. Well, this is an interesting one, guys. I've never really seen anything like this. It has, I don't know what that is. It has a hole in there. And very intricate at one time. But weird. Weird. That's all I could say. I wonder what it looked like new. Here's the inscription. Long gone. Extremely old. But very interesting. Since the older monuments are mixed in with newer ones, it makes it a little difficult to do this in one video. See his photo there. 1917. Very nice. And next to it, I see Giuseppe. 1917. And another one. This is just a base, though. Another old one. You could see there used to be something on top of this. Long gone. Long gone. Looks like Anne, wife of John somebody. Very old cemetery. So I come up here to another really old one. I mean, these are just probably early 1800s. The cemetery does go back to 1830. So these are probably maybe 1830s, 1840s. Here's one here, an old one that we can actually read. McLean is the name. Edward McLean, 1882, 63 years of age. See the draped tombstone here. And this one's absolutely incredible. Look at this beautiful monument. In mourning, holding the wreath, being held up by the cross there. What a beautiful, beautiful monument. Came from England. Thomas Clarkson, Elizabeth Clarkson, Anne Clarkson, John Clarkson. Just awesome. Now, let's see what we've got here. Alice Clarkson, says niece. And we got John Clarkson, died 1895 or 85, it looks like. And got Thomas Brannan, 1893, Mary Brannan, and Julia Brannan. What a beautiful, beautiful monument. Let's take a look at it again as we go around toward the front. Look at that. Just magnificent. What a nice shot here with all the tall, older monuments. Boylan's the name on this one. See the IHS, the cross. Bridget, wife of John Boylan, died 1885. And then John Boylan himself, he lived to be 1910. And then Joseph, which I assume is his son, and his wife Margaret lived into the mid-90s. Very nice monument there. Next to it is one that is very tall. It's that soft stone, so I don't know if we'll be able to get a whole lot on this. Oh, Susan Feeney, wife of John. And looks like Susan died 1861. And as we go behind me here, what we got? We got Mary here, wife of J. Butcher, died 1885. You can see the urn at the top of that one. Nice. The Schelling monument here. You might be able to see in here, plane in the background. Joliet Regional Airport is having their air days today, which I actually just came from. Very nice car show they have there, as well as several World War II airplanes, and you can actually go for rides and some modern day aircraft and helicopters. Very nice. And look at this. This is the biggest one in the subdivision, the Kinsella Monument. Garrett Kinsella died 1879. Patrick died 1877, and Michael 1850, and only 19 years old. What a beautiful monument. This has to be close to 30 feet tall. In just great condition. As a matter of fact, I don't think it's anywhere near as old as 150 years old. I mean, this is more of a modern monument that somebody erected. And there's several more here that are just great looking monuments. We have this one here. This is a little bit different. I haven't seen anything quite like this. And I don't know if that's supposed to be like a wreath wrapping around that pole going down. But this is this monument must have been beautiful when it was first installed. Hard to see the name on that. William's the name here. And looks like 1869. Very hard to see the names on some of these. This is a very soft stone, does not hold up well to weather, but very easy to carve. So that's why they use this stone when they did the monuments back then, because it is an easy stone to carve into. Here's another one next to it. Not quite as intricate, but very nice. Draped monument. And this one, I can't read this one either. This is a pretty interesting old one, as it has the metal cross up here. So I think this was put on in later years. It looks like there was a finial on top of this that was destroyed at some point. And you got Mary, died in 1888. And you got Patrick, born in Kildare, Ireland, died in 1904. And this is marble, so holds up well to the weather, so you don't see as much wearing as you do and erosion as you do on some other stones like this one here that I'm going to show you. Another beautiful monument, but there's definitely some wear to this one. Thomas Colbert's the name. Looks like he died 1890 at 44 years old. I like these though. These are very unique, very nice. Colbert there, Joseph Colbert. Very nice. And I wonder if there was an urn or something in the middle there. I don't see any kind of rebar or metal holding anything up, but usually there's something in the middle of these. And right next to it is a beautiful one. Simulates wood. And we see here a squirrel. What a nice touch. Squirrel there, and see the tree. Dan, son of J and J O'Neill. It's like 1824. He died, no, 1884 that must be. And you see the, what looks like trees. Just a beautiful stone. Let me go on this side. You can see how they did the leaves and the branches. What a great stone. We have Catherine Lucy, died 1863. Really remarkable. I really like this one. Here's another old one that caught my eye. You see the handshake there? Sarah, wife of John Gattens, it looks like. Can't really see when she died. Native something Ireland. So there are a number of Irish buried in this cemetery. And let's take a look over here. We got Thomas Coughlin, died 1853. And Catherine, his wife, looks like she died 1880. There's Michael, died 1882 at 50 years of age. Coughlin there on the monument. Monument is leaning and will be, if it continues to do so, will be on the ground not too long from now. Looks like we have a civil war. Always a civil war in these older cemeteries. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, darn. Okay, let's see. We got John Lyon, it looks like, Michigan. I can't see what else it says. Maybe you can read it better on the camera than I can in real life. But Civil War veteran, thank you for your service, sir. Much more in this cemetery than I realized. And this is extremely interesting, as it looks like, I'm not sure. Tinglesby, Eugene Tinglesby, and Elisa, his wife. I've never, that's an interesting, that is marble. It's a dark marble. Holds up very well. That must have been expensive back then to have something like that. Although this is, yeah, that could be done by hand maybe. I don't know. It looks more modern now. Yeah, I don't know if these, I don't know. I don't know how old this one is. It's interesting though. Okay guys, I want to thank you again for watching my video. It's getting a little warm out here and getting a little tired. I've been out here for a while now. So I'm going to wrap this video up, and I hope that you like this video, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, please subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring.